Hey y'all sleep. I wanted to ask y'all a question. And the reason why I'm asking y'all on this channel is because 9 times out of 10, I feel like a good portion of the people on my main channel, they probably never really heard of lucid dreaming or believe in it. Not only that, but I feel like this is a calm topic and it's about my wellness. Um, Yeah, I really think I have unlocked lucid dreaming because y'all, I've been remembering all of my dreams. And I would say easily for about like the last, gotta be like the last maybe 2 or 3 days, where every single time I fall asleep, if I fall asleep listening to something, I am able to dream and actually control different things in my dream. Like just now, I was asleep. And I kid y'all not, I had a lucid dream of me being back in my hometown, going to the mall. A lucid dream. And while I was at the mall, I remember looking at these keychain things that I can put on the mirror of my car. I remember picking up hand soaps. I put it back. I remember looking and seeing how much the things cost. All that. I remember one of my good friends from high school coming in and hugging me because she ain't seen me in a while. And I remember us just walking through the mall. Yeah, I remember every single thing that I did. I remember trying to shop for ties and telling my friend, I don't even know why I want to shop for these ties because it's not like I'm going to wear them because I'm still working from home. I remember even telling the sales clerk there because he was trying to sell me the ties and he took me right to the buy one, get ones. He initially was trying to take me to Tommy Hilfiger. I said, no, I don't do Tommy Hilfiger. I had an in-depth conversation with this man about why I don't do Tommy Hilfiger. And I was in control of everything. And it's weird because with lucid dreams, you legitimately are able to dream from beginning to end in control of everything. Unless either one, you wake yourself up, or two, you make it to the end of the dream. I researched this myself, like, because I used to be able to dream like this in the past, but it would only happen ever so often. But for the last few days, every single time I fall asleep, it's a dream that I can control. And then it makes me wonder, well, have I did anything different in my day-to-day life to unlock this? I don't know if any other people are familiar with it at all. And with it being a work day, I'm sure many people ain't up to have the discussion, but thank you for even just being there listening. Even with my research about it, what I find out is that, did you know that anytime you dream and there are people in your dreams, they are always faces of people that you've seen in life before? Like the man who, I don't even know who the man was who was trying to help me shop for ties. But I learned a long time ago that anytime you dream and you see people in those dreams, it's always somebody that you've encountered at some point in life. Like you can never dream and have people that you've never met in your dream. Like just new random people can't just come in your dream. It's always somebody that you've seen. And your subconscious and your memory has held on to the faces of those people, even though years have passed. And it's the faces of just anybody, not necessarily people that you know personally, but just people that you've seen. But it's interesting to be able to control. My first lucid dream that I had a couple of days ago, how I ended up drifting into this lucid dream state, y'all, is because I was talking to my cousin. She just got back from like a 2 week vacation. Her and her fiance, they went to Cairo. They went to Egypt. And so she finally made it back, and she was calling me excited to tell me about all the stuff that they saw and that they did. And we talked for a long time, and I started getting sleepy on the phone. And I told my cousin, "Hey, I'm getting sleepy." I said, I'm going to try to take a nap." And she was like, "Yeah, just take a nap, or you go ahead and go to bed, and I'll just call you tomorrow morning." And I was like, "No." And y'all, I ended up falling into a dream state that was really quick. But what I realized is that I tried to call my cousin back because I felt bad that I wasn't listening, or that I was too sleepy to listen to her vacation. And normally when I call my cousin back, if she don't answer, she'll call back right away. So I remember falling asleep, focused on my phone, looking at my phone, but sleep, and trying to make sure that my phone didn't ring, because if my phone rang, I wanted to make sure I picked up for my cousin. What I've learned from just studying this so far is that lucid dreaming happens whenever you drift off to sleep in deep concentration or focus on one thing. And because my mind was not necessarily focused on sleep and I was tired, my eyes were heavy, but I was fighting my sleep, trying to make sure that I saw my phone glow if she called me back. I ended up drifting off into this dream where, like, I legitimately sold my house. Like, the dream was so lucid that I was in my hometown. I went to the door of my house, opened the key, or turned the key, and my mama was already up in there. My dog KJ, that has passed away, was in there. And me and my mama went through everything up in the house. Like we were preparing to sell the house. We talked, went through different paintings, the pictures, the artwork, what we were going to keep, what we were going to leave with the house, what we were getting rid of. Like, and I remember these artworks that I grew up with in the dream, and just picking through them. And I remember also going room to room to room and clearing each one out, and just having pretty much a conversation about selling it. For some reason, that dream, I think I had that dream because maybe subconsciously I felt a certain type of way that perhaps my mama would not have approved of me selling the house. But in that dream, I felt like the approval came, that she approved of this, because in that lucid dream, we went through everything. And she, you know, it didn't matter to her, these things that we were getting rid of. And she was actually helping me clear it all out. I remember even with KJ was there. Now the strange thing though about that dream is that as we went through each room, there was like some type of animal that came out of the room. That part I haven't been able to analyze yet. Like in one room, maybe you opened up the closet door and like two little kittens or something come running out of there. And when they run out, I walk to the front door, open the front door, hold it open for them to run out. In the next room, it might be a squirrel or something. Like, look, just animals. And when the squirrel comes out of hiding, I walk to the front door, open it, and let it run out. And I kid you not, in a certain part of the dream, y'all, I don't know what this part means. Like room by room by room, for whatever reason, there's like little animals were just coming out. And it wasn't like scary like animals, but they just ran out and was free. Even in one part of it, it was one part where some puppies came running out. And one of the puppies laid in KJ's bed. And I remember picking up the bed and telling that puppy, no, you gotta go. You gotta go. And I put the KJ's bed back down, and KJ got back up in his bed. Y'all, it was weird. Just being able to control everything. But not only control everything, but then remember it. I just wonder if anybody else has had that. And once we cleared out everything, all the animals scurried out. We went through all the furniture. It was almost like we had a yard sale or something to get rid of the furniture, to get rid of artwork. Had people coming up to buy stuff, like buy the couch, buy this sewing machine, buy the piano, buy all of these things from us. And once we finally got everything cleared out, I called the man who was buying the house. He came and met us at the house. I handed him the keys with my bare hands. And me and my mama walked out of the house. And then I woke up. I think now that I've unlocked lucid dreaming, or at least have become more familiar with what it is and what it means, which I'm still learning. But I think my next goal is to try to stay within the dream longer. It's weird because when I wake up from the lucid dream, I feel rested. But what I've noticed is that whenever I look at the clock, I really only slept for like maybe an hour or an hour and a half. Where most people who seem to have developed this type of dreaming, I guess with practice, they've actually been able to sleep for hours at a time. Well, for me, mine may last maybe like 45 minutes to like an hour. But I know that right there is not healthy, because it's not letting me get a steady flow of sleep. But the weird thing is, even once I wake up, I can go right back to sleep. But it's just a lot of the times I will start to lucid dream again. And sometimes I'm even right back at the end of where the last dream concluded, y'all. Like where that last dream concluded, whenever I go to sleep, I my dream picks up where it left off. So yeah, that just happened. So I just wanted to come and discuss it. I wanted to see who was up. I know over here on this channel, y'all leave comments. So if you catch this on the replay and you are familiar with this type of dreaming, this type of thing, definitely leave a comment to let me know if you've heard of it, if it's bizarre or whatnot. Because like once I end this live with y'all, I could fall right back to sleep and I probably will sleep soundly. I don't know if it'll be a lucid dream or not, but they've been coming more often than not. And one thing too that I've noticed though, I've been trying to practice going to sleep with meditating sounds. And I wonder if that's the reason why. Like if I go to sleep listening to the constant sound of thunderstorm or the constant sound of the ocean, constant sound of water. Here recently I found this music. This right here is 3 full hours of celestial subliminal meditation music. And I first started going to sleep with this thinking, okay, this might be good because I would like to meditate for a few moments before I fall into sleep. But with me listening to that music, y'all, I've been able to really control what's going on in my dreams. And the dreams are happening more frequently. And then I'm able to remember the dreams as if it was like a real thing that really did happen. Like it's very interesting. But yeah, this was just a quick live to come and ask y'all about it while it was on my mind. I'm going to go back to sleep, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Like the video. And if you catch the replay and you are familiar with these types of sleep, like when you're able to control everything that's going on, let me know in the comments. Y'all take care. Be blessed. Don't stress. Y'all have a good night.